So many of us struggle to stick to a healthy diet. In the UK, only a quarter of us are eating the recommended amount of fruit and vegetables, that's our 5 a day, and around 3/4 of us are eating too much sugar, salt, and saturated fat. Eating a poor diet is now one of the leading causes of death globally, contributing to around 1 in 5 deaths. Now, why is this? Most of us know what we should be eating to be healthy, and we want to be healthy, but we still have a poor diet. Unfortunately, education and willpower are not enough to solve this. Our modern food environment is largely to blame, with less healthy foods high in fat, sugar and salt promoted and sold everywhere at cheap prices. Now, these foods are really hard to resist. They have a powerful effect on our brain's reward centres, and they quickly and automatically grab our attention and trigger our brain's movement centres to make us choose and eat them. So what we need is new interventions that target these more automatic processes. We've spent over a decade developing a brain training game that aims to reduce the automatic urges triggered by less healthy foods and make them easier to resist. Our simple game requires people to just repeatedly respond, so go, to pictures of more nutritious foods, and to inhibit responding, stop, and stay as still as they can when they see foods high in fat, sugar or salt. The game is available as an app on the Apple and Google Play stores. It's called FoodT or Food Trainer, and it lets people choose the foods that they find hard to resist and want to train themselves to. People can even add their own photos into the game. By doing a few minutes of training every day, the brain should gradually learn to replace unhelpful habits and go responses to these less nutritious foods with a stop response, and people may find it easier to eat less of them. In our early lab studies, where we covered up the aims of our research, we found that people ate about 30% less after playing the game for 10 minutes. Out in the real world, people report eating between 13 and 20% less after playing the game for a week, and they also show significant weight loss. There's clearly an appetite for this kind of novel brain training approach to changing our diets. Over 100,000 people from all over the world have already used it. Hopefully, by evaluating the data and feedback that users share with us, we can continue to improve our food brain training and help more people stick to a healthy diet. We're running trials of the app in diverse groups of people, including children, adults living with obesity, and people with binge eating symptoms. The University of Exeter has made this rapid translation from basic science into new intervention possible by providing funding and facilities. Its excellent labs support the basic science that allow us to develop the intervention and understand how it works. Working with in-house and external computer programmers allowed us to develop the software. The Exeter Clinical Research Facility supported our preliminary trials and allowed us to recruit from a large local cohort of adults.